Hello there and welcome to this Android programming tutorial. Today we're going to cover how to use activities in Android, how to make them and how to transfer information between different ones. If you don't know what activities are, they're basically just different windows. So let's get started and go ahead and open up Eclipse. We're going to say File, New Android Application Project. And we're going to name this activity example. It doesn't really matter what your API is for the moment, so just go ahead and click next. We don't need a custom launcher icon, and finish. There we go. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a user interface. This is going to be really simple, so just grab the hello world thing in here. We don't really need to edit them, and we're going to create a new button. So just put the button in here. This is going to be our way of going to the next activity. We're gonna name it my button. Remember, you cannot use any caps when defining these IDs, otherwise you might have some errors. Alright, now that we have this in here, let's wait for this to actually work. We don't need to extend this, we just need to extend activity. Command Shift O for all the imports. This should be pretty familiar by now. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to create an instance of a button, so just button next activity button, and in the onCreate we're gonna find it. We've done this before, so it shouldn't be anything weird. We're gonna say next activity button equals cast it to a button, find view by ID id dot my button. Don't worry if Eclipse yells at you. Next activity button, set on click listener. We're gonna say new on click listener, add override, and yet again public void on click. We're gonna pass a view, and in here here's where we're going to actually create our new activity. So you need to use one thing that's called an intent. You initialize it like this, just say new intent, and now we have to set the class. So new intent dot set class main activity dot this is the context of our application, and second activity dot class, this is going to be the class of the other activity. We haven't created it yet, so Eclipse is saying we're stupid, but just bear with me for a moment. Now, bundle from new bundle. What bundles are? Bundles are a way to transmit information between activities, so you don't have to make fields public. You can just do this. From put string, and what we're going to say, we're gonna name it info. This is the tag, and we're gonna pass a string. Come say tutorials, and that should cut it. Now, in order to actually start the application, we have to say new intent dot put extras, and we're gonna pass the new bundle, and then start activity new intent. That's it. It's this simple. So now we're gonna go ahead and create our new class. So go here, we're gonna say right click new class. We're gonna name it second activity. Extends activity. Command Shift O, remember. And what we're going to say in here is text view TV. We're gonna always override on create protected void on create bundle saved instance state. Super on create. Just pass the just pass the saved instance. And now we can actually go ahead. We're gonna say set content view to our, we need an XML file for this class. We're gonna name it second activity. Remember, we still have to do this. Now we're gonna say bundle from is equal to get intent get extras. Alright, so we just retrieved that bundle that we passed in the first intent. So in order to get information from it, we're gonna say tv equals text view find view by id r.id.my text. This is part of the user interface, and the only thing you need to do is tv.setText from the get string and info. This is the tag we passed in here. Here it has to be exactly the same. Alright, so now we just need to actually create the XML file named second activity. So we're gonna go to layout, right click, new, under the XML file, second activity. This is just a relative layout. Activity. And the only thing we actually need to say, we're gonna name this, see how it's actually already defined as my text. It's taking the information from here. That's actually pretty cool. And we're gonna change the text size to 23, for example. Alright, there's one last thing we need to do here, and that first import this. We are gonna import this first one for the on-click listener, and now you have to go to the Android manifest and you have to actually declare that activity we just said. So you're gonna go here, activity, we're gonna say Android name is going to be equal to dot second activity. This is the name of a class. Android window soft input mode is going to be equal to state hidden. Don't worry too much about this for now. And oops, we need to put this in here. And also there. Now we should define this. Try and run it, see if we get some errors. Alright, let's go ahead to our emulator. I already had it running. We have hello world. We're gonna press the button. This is a bit slow because the emulator is very slow. And here we are. Please subscribe to ComSci tutorials. We can go back and see how this works. Right, this is going to be it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, just post it in the comments. If you liked it, please like the video, and if you want the Git repository, just ask for it. I won't post it otherwise because I want you guys to follow the whole video instead of just copying my code. Thank you, and see you next time.